Hey guys, so this is an extra video for the week, but I'll be looking at making similar challenges within Showdown. This first challenge is me trying to battle in Gen 8 OU with a Dark Little Cup team. Hope you guys all enjoy the video. See if you can guess the themes of the nicknames of my team. Now let's get into the team. So first we have Meliodas the Zigzagoon. He has knockoff, substitute, counter, and retaliate. He has quick feet and is holding the focus sash. He was made to come in after the first death, seeing if he can take lives with max attack and speed. Next is Barn the Impidimp. He has foul play, trick, fake out, swagger. He is prankster and is holding the flame orb. He was made for messing with the enemy team, usually at the start, to only be taken out quickly for Zigzagoon to then take over, with max attack and special defense. Gotha the Inke, he has superpower, substitute, knockoff, and destiny bond. He has contrary and with funny thing, no item. I completely forgot to give him an item, and he was made to set up and potentially do serious damage and even sweep a team with max HP and defense. Deanne the Vullaby. She is Nasty Plot, Roost, Tailwind, and Air Slash with the Overcoat ability and holding heavy-duty boots. She was made largely to set up Tailwind and make everyone else fast enough to compete with the evolved Pokemon, with max defense and 248 into HP and 8 into special attack. Merlin the Stunky, she is Explosion, Protect, Toxic, and Substitute, with the Aftermath ability and Rocky Helmet. She was made to Toxic Stall if possible, or to explode first turn to get some quick damage, with max speed and HP. Escanor the Dano. He has Outrage, Crunch, Superpower, and Zen Headbutt with the Hustle ability, and holding the Choice Band, he is built to completely destroy anything on the field with his really high attack, with max HP and attack. It took a few games, but I did manage to win. The guy did forfeit before I could knock out his last Pokemon, but it was the best victory I could have fought. And I did fight a few solo teams, as in one Pokemon on their team and that's it, against my 6 Little Cup team. And one battle led to me having a full conversation with somebody, so shout out to you, dude. You've subscribed now, and you'll probably be watching this, so cheers, mate. And I even tried an Ubers battle, to little success, with this team, but I'll be showing the victory in a few other matches at the end that are sped up just to make it all look pretty. Before we jump into the battle, they have a Milotic, Galvantula, Phalanx, Rillaboom, Hitmonchan, and Gardevoir. They led with Milotic and I led with Barn, going for the instant trick and giving the Milotic the Flame Orb, and getting in return Choice Scarf that Milotic was holding. To end the turn, Milotic used Dragon Pulse and completely forgetting that I was a Fairy type. Then I click Foul Play and they switch into Rillaboom, where I do 55% to him. Now that I'm scarfed, I think to use Foul Play again and take out the Rillaboom for free. And he still moves faster, using Body Press for 62% of Barn's health, and I take him out with a second Foul Play. He sends in Phalanx, and I hard swap into Deanne only to get 72% damage done from a close combat from that Phalanx. I decide to go for the Tailwind, but I did not outspeed the Phalanx, and it takes out Deanne with the second close combat. I decide to switch to Meliodas and click Retaliate. He uses another close combat and I live on the 1 health due to my Focus Sash, and my Retaliate does 97% to the enemy Phalanx. I click Knockoff, but I get outsped and Meliodas goes down to another close combat. I choose Barn to go in and fake out the Phalanx, taking out the last of its health. I hard swap to Merlin because Barn has the Melodic's Choice Scarf still and was scarfed into Fake Out, and I get hit with a monstrous Hyper Beam that does 83% damage to Merlin from the enemy's now Galvantula. Due to recharge on the Galvantula, I get a Toxic off with Merlin. I decide to explode to help the Toxic take out the Galvantula, but it outsped and used Hyper Beam for the rest of my health. Now I choose Gotha. It is his time to shine. On the Galvantula's recharge, I use Superpower, only doing 14%, but still raising both my attack and defense due to the contrary ability. Toxic brings the Galvantula's health into the yellow. I decide to click Superpower again, and I get Hyper Beamed from the Galvantula, and it did 85% to Gotha, and my Superpower does 24%, along with the Poison bringing the health all the way down to 2%, and the Galvantula needs to recharge. I didn't remember that he needed recharge, and click Destiny Bond to take him out with me. Or something along those lines. Honestly, a lapse in my own judgment. The Galvantula faints to poison, and the Hitmonchan came out. He outspeeds me, but decides to use Bulk Up, and I click Superpower, taking 31% of his health and raising my attack and defense again. I click Destiny Bond, thinking he might attack, but he bulks up again. In the next turn, he bulks up yet again, and I use Superpower for 23% damage. And the exact same interaction repeats itself. This time, the move after, the Hitmonchan bulks up and I use Destiny Bond again, hoping I can take out this setting up monster. He bulks up again. This time I'm using Superpower for 21%, maxing out my attack and defense, same as my enemy, except now he's on 2% health. I click Superpower and he bulks up again. It was enough for me to take out the Hitmonchan. After the Hitmonchan faints, the Gardevoir comes out. I choose Knockoff, but as did the Gardevoir. And the Gardevoir, using a physical Dark-type move, it does 5% to my max defense in K. And my Knockoff OHKOs the opposing Gardevoir. The enemy's last Pokemon, Milotic, comes out. Still burnt by the Flame Orb I gave it. I clicked Destiny Bond, but I already knew it outsped Gotha. So he was gonna faint. The enemy Milotic takes him out with the Dragon Pulse. I choose Barn to come out. I choose Foul Play and they choose Aqua Tail, and that did 35%, leaving Barn on 4%, and my Foul Play did 29%. The next turn, an Aqua Tail takes out Barn. Escanor is my last choice. So after I pick him, the battle ends because my opponent completely rage quit. And that was my most successful battle. Now we go into some fun battles I recorded with this team.